Alright, in this video we're going to cover maintaining baselines or copying a schedule into your working schedule. Now the reason that we do this is we've all used baselines before and we've probably brought them into the project, but one of the reasons that we need to try to start doing this method is because when we've been updating our projects and just copying them, it just starts filling up the server. And for all of the users, I'm told that it's slowing everything down. So for example, what I've done on my previous projects is as I was updating the schedule, I did not want to lose that pinpoint or that shot in time of what was going on. And I wanted to be able to go back and find that. So what I did was I would make a copy of that schedule and then just rename it for whatever week it was, and then go on and update my schedule. So should I ever need to go back, I could just go find it, pick it, and open it up. And there it is. Like I said, I'm being told that this is slowing down our server for everyone using Primavera. So we're trying to go away from this. Now, how do we do that? How can we get to the point to where this is looking like this? Whoops, click on that. Looking like this, having one schedule, but still having all of those schedules inside it. So what's happening is by maintaining the baselines, we're taking that snapshot or that schedule, making a copy of it, and putting it inside the schedule. And this is working more efficiently for the Primavera system. So how do we do that? Go ahead and we want to open the project. And let's go under here, under Project, click on that, and down to Maintain Baselines. So you can see in this one, here's the copies of my schedules as I've been updating them. Started, probably once a month on those, and then started progressing into updating about every week. So how do I get that schedule back? Now, if you remember, there was only that one schedule under that Texas Tech. So what we would do is we want to hit this restore. Let's just take this one for example, 827. Hit restore. And what it's going to do is it's going to pull that out. So when it says, do you want to unlink this selected project? Go ahead and select yes. And what it's going to do, now it's gone. Where did it go? So let's go ahead and close this. And let's just close all. Go back to our projects. That's what happened. What it did is it pulled that out of the working project and made it a copy in there. So what we can do is just simply go back in and open that project, maintain the baselines, and notice that it's not there. Go back, click add, and then it's going to say save a current copy to a project, save a current project as a new baseline or convert another project. So what we need to do is we need to convert that project back in, click OK. It's going to ask you which one, select it, and there it is. It's brought back in. So how do we get to that point? How do we make a copy of that schedule? There's two ways of doing it. One, which you've briefly saw an example of, is if we were in the projects area, just copied and pasted. So if we were here, if we were here in the projects area and we right click, copy, and then paste, basically it would make another one and you could rename it just like the one that we just saw in that example of 827. So I won't go through that. Just go back into this project, and then you would use that and convert it, bring it back in. The easiest way to do it, to create another baseline, is to use your current baseline schedule. So how do we do that? So here's the last one that we've done. Let me kind of close out of this and just look at our date on this one. This was last week for us. So 9/23, that was the last date. And go back to maintain baselines. What we want to do is we want to add one, and this time we're going to click save a copy of the current project as a new baseline. So click OK, and it'll start thinking about it for a while. Alright, there it is. Now it's done, and it just renamed it as some generic number. So just go back in here. Now we just plug in the date that it was, click OK, and there it is. So now you have a copy of that schedule, and now you can go ahead and close, and then you can start doing your updating and schedule and changing your day to date. So that's quick and easy on how to maintain baselines.